All right, the 1870/87/15 Italian Vetterli rifle. I kind of threw this one in out at the range because I was out test firing my Carcanos. I'm not going to go into the history of the gun, but what it was is this is an older style weapon. It was in a different caliber. And because things got so bad in World War I, they converted these over to use 6.5 ammunition, much like it went into the 1891 Carcano rifle. This gun was re-sleeved and re-barreled, or it's re-sleeved and bored out for the 6.5 caliber, and the magazine mechanism was modified so it uses a standard Carcano clip. Now, these guns are around. Now, if you're collecting, and why I kind of threw it in with Carcanos, it kind of falls in line. It was used at the same time that 1891 was in World War I. These guns were deemed unsafe to shoot. They're questionable. People tell you do not shoot these with full-powered military ammo. The action is not rated or can handle it. Okay, so on YouTube you'll find a ton of videos where people go and take PPU ammo, pull it apart, dump out half the powder, put half a powder charge in, reseatable, and shoot it. I guess it works. It is kind of a simple, basic way to do this, but I don't really know. They're usually shooting at steel plates. Nobody shoots at a target from a bench and gives you the actual perspective of if the bullets are keyholing or how accurate it is or anything like that. It's basically load, bang, bang, bang. There may be somebody that shows you target and may not. I don't know. I haven't looked at all the videos. But what I did is I took it out today, and the range intro I was doing got messed up with the shooting and the noise, so I'm going to remake it and put my range footage out there. And out of the 5 different ones I have, this is the first time I've shot this one, and the results were surprisingly good. Now what I was using is I have an oversized cast bullet, and I use it, the cast bullet load is very light, okay, and actually the data from the load manual, it's like on the lower end of it, the old load manual that I got. So throwing this in with the rest of my Carcanos, we're going to take this out and shoot it. Interesting gun. I'm going to make more in-depth videos when I cover this specific model, but this one here, we just took it out for the fun of it and shot it a little. And just to prove, you can shoot these safely if you do it the right way and have a lot of fun with this. And also, these guns are fairly common and they're not that expensive. You can pick one of these up in good shape from like $250 to $350, depending, on how good the stock is and that. Some of them are in pretty rough shape. Royal Tiger does sell these, but I have no idea what these guns are and what condition they are when they arrive. And I believe when I checked, there's no feedback whatsoever on any of the purchases. I strongly, and it is an antique, so it could be sent to you without a license if you live in a state where that's allowed. So, something to look into, but let's go to the range and just see how much fun it is to shoot. So, I'm going to do a 4-round short stack, and this magazine functions basically the same as the Carcano rifle. So even if you short it, once the clip's locked in place. Now the only problem I've had is I believe these firing pins don't protrude as far. One of them was real bad. I had a lot of light strikes, and then I took those light strikes and fired them in the other Carcano rifles, the 91s, and it went off. And I noticed this with one of the light strikes I tried. The firing pins aren't protruding far enough. So, and a lot of it too, then that means it'd be sensitive like a CCI primer it doesn't like, but I got some Winchesters in there and see if that will help out. So let's give it a go and see where we're at. Okay, this gun's heavy with being sleeved, and there's no felt recoil. But the trigger pull is real crappy, so it's something you gotta get used to. There we go. I didn't really clean out the magazine housing well. And it looks like I gotta clean the trigger out too. Alright, let's go see what we did. Well, another surprise. Okay, I had one of these things. This other one I had shot way high. And this one here, I'm surprised. I'm on paper. Yeah, get the sun out of my eyes. Damn. Get my back to it. Okay. One. And this is two. I looked at it. It's two bullets there, so it's three, two, three, one, two, three, four. So right out the box, I've never shot this one before, but that's pretty good. I guess I'm going to sit here and burn up the rest of these cast bullets and see how this gun shoots. It's pretty interesting. So there's another one. It's a pretty easy one to add to your list of collector's items, but the only thing is you got to get specialized ammo, and it's fairly accurate, I guess. I've changed the camera angle a little so you can watch the gun more than watch me. And we're going to put 6 rounds in there. But be warned, I got my CCI primers, so I don't know if I'm going to get light strikes or not. But surprisingly accurate. Now, we're going to wrap it up for the day. I'm going to sit here and just take my time and plink away with this and see what I can get. Pleasant gun to shoot. Hardly no recoil at all. A little bit different, almost like shooting a 22. They are a neat looking gun. These old Vetterli designs. The trigger guard and that. Really wild looking. Let it cool off. I'm going to take a break. Okay, another clip. Yeah. Get a little stuck in there. Okay, let's go look at that target. Well, I'd say that's pretty damn consistent for an old gun. Guessing. See, it's just remembering the sight picture. That's why there's a couple on the low side. I kind of know I shifted the sight picture. But still, for one of those old guns, that's pretty good shooting. I may have to take it out to 100 yards next time around. I got to whip up some more ammo. And we'll get out and shoot them. Like I said, I got like 5 of them now. I think I'll take them all out one day and just side by side shoot them and see if there's a difference in the accuracy in them. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this, but that's another pretty low-end mill surplus gun. They're pretty common, and most of the time you find them with a good shootable bore. They're all going to be gray because of that steel liner. They're not going to be shiny. But if you got rifling and it's not pitted and corroded, cast bullets accurately come out of there with a good bore.